accomplished during the bye week?
Well, we just wanted to continue to work and continue to get better at the things that we know we have to improve on to get better as a team and as a unit, and just as a whole offense, whole defense, special teams. We just want to make sure that we went to work and looked at everything and self-scouted and make sure that we're tightening everything down.
How much does last year's game and just the way that everything went down serve as a motivator for you before even this week, all off-season? Were there other things to worry about? How much did that serve as a motivator for you the last year?
Well, it's definitely motivation. I think how the game ended last year is definitely not how you want it to work, but it's part of it, and it can serve as a motivator, or it can get you down. And obviously, it's one that I've been looking forward to just because of last year and how it ended. But I think that a lot of games you look forward to, and I know they're looking forward to it as well.
You talked about what Dan said to you throughout the Georgia game. Did you say anything to him after the Washington game last year? And if so, can you share what it was?
I can't really remember going back that far, but I'm sure we talked and just kept each other, up and kept each other with a positive spirit, and just that's what we do. That's kind of our relationship, just always relating to each other and moving on.
You look at this game as for the team as an opportunity to maybe make a statement, top 10 matchup, big conference game, or kind of what's the approach heading in?
It's another week to go out there and put your best foot forward and go out there and play your best and execute at a high level. And each game that we play from here on out is going to serve a big purpose. It's all going to be big games, and we just got to go execute and do our job.
There's guys on this team that don't know this rivalry as well as you do. There's guys on the team that know it maybe a little bit more than you do, so been around. How do you help teach the young guys what this rivalry means, and how do you continue to learn?
I think it's just your daily focus and your mindset going forward. I think when they see us in the leadership and the veterans that have been around for a while and have played in this game, they see us taking it very serious and very personal, then they will too. They'll do the same, and it's just they'll learn as they go. It's hard to really experience it until you play them for the first time.
Week 2, the atmosphere that was there and the comeback you guys had to make, how much do you feel like that better prepares you for what you're going into on Sunday?
Huge. I think games like that are really important at the beginning of the season for weeks like this.
How much does an opportunity like this, not just motivation, but when respecting and appreciating what it could mean when, yes, both teams are trying to be 6-0.
Yeah.
You and Penix are both Heisman candidates. How do you go about approaching something that a stage this big presents to you?
Well, you got to just take it, day by day, and treat it for what it's worth. And yeah, it's going to be a top 10 matchup. It's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of hype, but at the same time, you got to strap it up and go play football and just do what we do, and they're going to do the same. So it just turns into a football game, and that's exactly what it is each and every week. You can't make it too big. You can't let the moment get too high. You got to stay focused on the main thing, and that's just going out and executing.
How hard is that?
Last question.
It's hard because everybody does talk about it. So you got to constantly, keep your mind frame from going to all the noise, and you try not to let it get super loud, and you try to control the things that you can, and obviously stay off social media, not watch a lot of TV. But it's part of it. But at the same time, it's rewarding to playing games like this. So you do want to appreciate it. I was just at the house yesterday watching the game last night, and our commercial came on, and it's like, that's pretty cool. You don't always get that opportunity. I've been able to play in a few, but obviously each moment, they become bigger, and this will be a fun one. And I think both teams, both sides are just they're ready for the game, ready for the atmosphere, and like I said, you don't always get these, so we want to make the most of them.
All right, thanks, Bo.
Thanks, Bo.